Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm still waiting for my anxiety medication to kick in. No, I'm just joking. Or not. What I am though is slightly green around the gills. So, Harry and Meghan will be on CBS on Sunday morning talking about online bullying. And so, like most of you, I watched the sock puppet and his handler spew BS for 40 seconds in the trailer. Now, I made a transcript of this 40 seconds because I'm not sure whether CBS will hit me with a copyright claim if I actually play the clip. So I'm going to read it to you. Meghan, our kids are young, 3 and 5. They are amazing, but all you want to do as a parent is protect them. And so as what's happening in the online space, we know that there's a lot of work to be done on there, and we are just too happy to be a part of change for good. Okay. Then the interviewer says, you hope when your children ask for help, there is someone to give it and then Harry interrupts, if you know how to help. And the interviewer says, thank you, Harry. At this point, we got to the stage where almost every parent needs to be a first responder, and even the best first responders in the world wouldn't be able to tell the signs of possible suicide. That is the terrifying piece of it. Now, for Meghan's part, I'm not going to comment on her looks and her beige clothing, okay? I'm done with that. She can wear a potato sack and cornrows for all I care. What I want to ask her is, where are those amazing children of yours, the 3 and 5-year-old? Why are they estranged from their maternal grandfather, paternal grandfather, cousins, uncles, and aunts on both sides of the pond, on the black and the white side? Answer me that, Meghan, before you come preach to us about our children and grandchildren. Do you think it is healthy to raise children while keeping them away from extended family? Well, let's hear what a qualified psychiatrist says about children being estranged from their grandparents and extended family. Doctor number 1. Estrangement can cause immense emotional pain and suffering, mental health issues like depression and anxiety, other issues like anger, fear, mistrust, and grief can also take a toll. Children inherit old grievances and learn unhealthy behavioral patterns from their parents. Family estrangement also has a social impact. Estranged members of a family miss out on rituals like graduations, funerals, weddings, etc., and that can lead to isolation and loneliness. Doctor number 2. Estranged family can experience feelings of loneliness, sadness, and confusion. They can also experience a loss of identity and belonging. Now, thank you, doctors. So, why would a parent in such circumstances even care about secondary issues like cyberbullying? Look, I do not wish to hurt anyone or place blame in front of the doors of any parent. We do not have control over our children 24/7. We can take their electronics away and they will still access the internet from the school library or even a mate's phone. But what I personally found to be the number one key to your children's safety is trust and openness. As a grandparent, I found that my grandson will show and tell me things he may not show or tell his mother. His mother and I have an understanding that instead of being jealous, we are grateful that he shares things with us, or sometimes be it with only one of us. I protect his trust and do not run to his mother with everything. But she also knows that she can trust me. If it is something serious, I will indeed tell her. Dragonman will thus think nothing of showing me something another kid sent him, or regularly shows me his father's WhatsApps asking what I think he should reply to him. We cannot just rely on tech companies to keep our children safe. It is our job as parents to keep our children safe. We can go to Timbuktu 10 times and preach about cyberbullying, and it will still happen. Tech companies can put all kinds of safety measures in place, and it will still happen. We as parents, colleagues, and friends have to be the safety net for the downtrodden. We have to have an open and trusting relationship with our children, or sometimes a brother or friend or a colleague. We are the barrier between our children and evil, and we are supposed to be their soft place to fall. So tell me, how can Meghan Markle sit there with her sanctimonious, duper's delight smile, preaching to us, parents and grandparents who are around every day for our children, when she cannot wait to get away from her children? I mean, holidays in Portugal and St. Vincent without the children, trips to Whistler in Canada and ski trips with Heather Dorak and Kelly McKee without her children, movie premieres in Jamaica without the children, a nearly week-long trip to Nigeria without the children, even though Doria and the children were indeed invited, a trip to the Hamptons without the children, and now a pending trip to Colombia, obviously without the children. Luncheons, even visits to the farmer's market with no children in sight. Yes, Meghan's children are still young, but trust, love, and friendship starts young, as well as discipline, may I add. As young as these children are, they don't see Meghan enough, do not spend enough time with her to build the kind of relationship which will lead to openness and honesty, a loving, trusting relationship. Meghan, I believe, is the driving force behind the children not having a relationship with extended family. Thus, all in all, she, by her own actions or lack thereof, is the one placing her children in harm's way, not the internet and not the people behind their keyboards. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, Meghan burned all her metaphorical villages on both sides of the pond. And then, of course, we also know that this was more of an attempt by them to silence everybody and to apply a form of censorship a la Harry and Meghan. They want to see the media pander to their desires, and that is all they will tolerate, nothing more. And in order to play on people's emotions, They use their invisible kids as a shield. How CBS or why CBS decided to do this particular sit-down with these two, I have no idea. Didn't they do their homework? Two people who effectively did not give a rat's ass about Prince Philip when he was dying, effectively bullied Harry's 96-year-old grandmother while she was dying, and who are allegedly blackmailing Harry's cancer-stricken father and ghosting Meghan's ailing father. Yes, indeed. Not a good look, having those two on to talk about bullying. Anyway, guys, I'll be back to talk about their trip to Colombia very soon. And until then, please take good care of yourselves, your children, your families, your neighbors, and each other. Until we meet again on the next one. Bye.